YouTube, what's going on? Getting ready to feed the tegus. This is my red tegu. Guys probably wondering what she's eating. Had a couple people ask me in the last video. This is a little bit different. What I got here is some ground turkey, grapes. I got eggs and strawberries mixed in it. Strawberries aren't her favorite, but if I mix them in with other food, she'll still eat them. Grapes are definitely her favorite. Like, she'll eat a whole plate of grapes if I gave it to her. And then I got some calcium on top of there. Definitely want to always add some calcium into their diet. But yeah. So yeah, that's definitely good. You want to add some fruit in there too. When they're younger, you know, fruit doesn't really matter as much. It's good to get it in there still if you can. But when they're younger, like, you know, when they're under a year, if they're not eating fruit, I wouldn't freak out. Like, honestly, like, up until she was a year, like, she was mainly eating insects. For real, that's just all I really gave her. I just recently started mixing in more and more fruits now with her diet, now that she's getting a little bit older. I'm not feeding her as often either. But like I said, it's preference, but a lot of it is really just, you know, a lot of keeping the tegu is diet for real. And you definitely want to add some calcium in it, like I said. I normally don't feed them off of these paper plates. I usually normally feed them off of like little plastic bowls, but they're dirty, and I just wanted to hurry up and get them fed because it's getting towards the end of the day now. Lights go out in maybe about 5 hours, 4 hours. So I wanted to get her fed now. Just get this out the way. Normally I'll feed them like maybe an hour or two after I wake up. Like, I've been working on my new Ackie monitor cage for a little while, so I didn't really have much time to, you know, for the other animals. Well, I had time to, like, you know, take care of them and do the basic stuff, but I haven't had time to, like, record videos and all that, which is why I haven't really been uploading this week. I'm trying to get to the point where I'm uploading like twice a week, seriously. And I'm thinking I want to make a care video on well, not really a care video. I want to make like a, you know, some taming tips, because a lot of people seem to have problems like with the whole tegu puberty thing. So I want to maybe make a video giving some pointers, because she's actually going through it right now, even though she doesn't seem like it. I just been working with her, so she's calmed down a lot. But yeah, when I get some free time, maybe sometime next week, I'll probably make that video. But yeah, as you can see, like, she's looking around a lot because she's also, like I said, it's a lot of eggs in there as well. And there's just so much stuff going on in there. She's like picking out some of her favorites. Like I said, grapes. She loves grapes. See, like, she's picking around, just taking the grapes out. That's what she just did back to back. She just ate like 2 grapes. Like, she'll finish the whole plate though. Like, she's honestly a really good eater. She has been slowing down a bit. I'm thinking she may be going down this year. She didn't hibernate last year, which is why she's honestly got some size on her, even for a 1-year-old. But I think she might be going down this year. I'm not sure yet. She's been slowing down, coming out a little bit later. The appetite hasn't changed too much though, which is like usually the main thing to go. It's just her activity. She hasn't been as active, but could also just be a temporary thing. I'm not really sure. I'm just gonna keep an eye on her. I'm gonna leave her alone for a little while so I can go and feed the blue tegu now. She'll probably be done by the time I get back, but I'll still show you guys her. All right, now for my blue, who is honestly kind of crazy as hell. She's shedding too right now too. Like, the camera really does her no justice, man. Like, this is a good looking animal. But same thing, she got ground turkey, eggs, a little bit of calcium, strawberries, grapes. She's not really, I mean, I don't, like, before I got her, she wasn't really fed as much, like, fruits. So it took me a little while to get her on the fruits, but she's on them now, and she loves them. Appetite, honestly, has been going up since I got her, too. She eats way more now than before. I just really think she wasn't getting taken care of properly, honestly. And I think a lot of it just because, like, she's also around a year. So she's going through the whole tegu puberty thing. And I just feel like that played a big role in it because the person who got her was actually scared of her. Like, when I went to go pick her up, like, I had to go in the cage and grab her because she was, like, freaking out. She's super cage aggressive. And that just happens when you don't tongue feed your animals a lot of the times and you feed them in the cage a bunch of times. But I feed my red tegu in the cage and she's fine. That's because I tongue feed her or I feed her off a plate. I never feed from my hand. So I can put my hand in the cage and she won't attack it because she know my hand isn't food. But if she sees like tongs or if she sees a plate, she'll come up to it. Like, she'll come up to my hand and smell my hand and stuff. This girl, the minute anything goes inside her cage, it's on. Like, you know, ain't really much you can do about it. And that's, like I said, that's just a matter of, like, that's why even though the care for tegus isn't really the most demanding, you know, they need like a moderate basking spot, moderate humidity for the most part, ton of substrate. So like the overall general care, like getting the right temperatures and stuff isn't really super difficult. But when it comes to like diet and housing, because they do get quite big, so you need a decent size enclosure, and also just like, you need the experience, man, because you got to know how to deal with these guys when they start going through that whole tegu puberty stage. You cannot be afraid of your animal. Like, that's not gonna fly. Like, you can't. That's not gonna work. And that's a lot of times. That's why I see people selling tegus. Like, they'll get them because they're cute and stuff when they're small. And, you know, if a little tiny lizard bites you, it doesn't hurt much. But once they start to get some size on them, you know, you know, they can get a little scary if they try to bite you. So you really gotta have some experience with lizards, man, if you're gonna get a tegu, because like that whole tegu puberty thing, it's real, and you know what I mean. So you really want to make sure you know what you're doing. Yeah, so I think she's like, I'm not really sure if she's gonna go down or not, honestly. But if she doesn't go down in like another month, I'm gonna just go ahead and get her cage built. I'm working on an Aki cage right now, like I said before, and honestly, like, building 2 cages at once is kind of, I mean, honestly, building 1 cage is, honestly, it can tire you out, man. Like, especially when you just run into problems and stuff, which you probably will if you don't plan it out. So I think I'm gonna take a little while off of building cages, give it like a month, and okay, what the hell? That was just unnecessary. Like, I'm not sure what's going on with this tegu, man. She's a little weird. But yeah, I'm like I said, take a month off, and if you know, take a month off, and if you know she doesn't go down, I'm gonna go ahead and get her cage built. But yeah, I think she's done for now. Like, that's what she does. I noticed, like, she'll eat some, then come back. I mean, a lot of tegus do that, honestly. They'll eat it, come back. So she's probably just gonna eat some of that and come back for it, or whatever. Whatever she doesn't finish, I usually give to the other tegu, because she usually finish everything in one shot. That's the eggs right there that you see. Okay, she's getting ready to throw that shit on the substrate. You can't bite eggs. Oh. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go because she's gonna make a mess. This chick, she's done. I mean, she's not done. She's gonna come back for that. She, like, sometime she'll like leave a little bit on her plate and then come back. Right now she's just over here in her little den, coke bark area, relaxing. She'll come back out before the night is over. Come eat that. The plate will be clean later on today. But yeah, I'm gonna just end this video here though, because I'm going to leave out, and she'll probably finish this before I even leave, and before I get back. So peace out, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like my video, man, and subscribe, because I'm definitely gonna start making a lot more videos. Got some good content coming your way. Peace.